Tropical rainforest known as Bloedel Conservatory in Queen Elizabeth Park. It's absolutely beautiful in here and very warm. Welcome to 24/604 on Novus TV. It's our last episode of the season. Time flies when you're having fun. We have some of our best moments coming up at the end of the show. But first, Stephanie Florian, she's rough and tumble. We love to see her jump, bike, hike, swim, all of that good stuff. However, we get to see a different side of her at Harbor Dance. She shows us her groovy hip-hop side. Girl's got moves.
Up, down, down, up, down. There you go, looking good. Up, down.
Ballet, jazz, modern, even Bollywood dance are just a few of the different styles of classes that they offer here at the Harbor Dance Center on Granville Street. I am ready to get my groove on and bust out some moves and try their drop-in beginner hip-hop class. Let's go inside.
2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna mess with this to the music. And 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah!
Queen of cool right here. Queen of cool right here. Okay, you think you're cool when you come to a hip-hop class, and then you get a teacher like Natasha, and it's a whole different story.
Up, drop, up, drop, up, drop. In my dancing and freestyling, I got comfortable with being uncomfortable. When you learn fundamentals, you don't have to change from move to move so quick when you're freestyling. Now, when you bounce, you want it to be heavy and thick. I'm not just bending my knees like 1, 2, 1. I'm actually like, I'm putting all of my weight onto my foot or both of my feet, and it's like I'm dropping a level in an elevator. Faster, here we go! It's really endless once you learn this stuff. It's really fun, and then you make it your own. Boom, throw, boom, throw, boom, stay, boom, stay. Yeah, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jumping music, Swift DJ, smoke machines and lasers.
You know what, that was awesome. I'm sweating. It was so fun. Definitely check out their website, find out all the options. If you're a beginner or you're a seasoned dancer, there's so many classes and membership options to check out on their website, harbordance.com. But I'm not done yet. I'm not leaving because this used to be my home away from home. So I'm sticking around for a little longer.
Do it.
I have yet to meet someone who doesn't like poutine. It's a Canadian staple, comfort food, and dangerously delicious. Momona tries the godfather of all poutines at La Belle Patate.
Thick cut fries, deliciously melted cheese curds, and that beautiful gravy. Oh, poutine never ever stops to be a craving for me. And some poutine fanatics might even go so far as to call it Canada's national dish. A Quebec native, poutine definitely has built a strong foothold here in Vancouver, especially right here on Davis Street at La Belle Patate. And with a menu board filled with different kinds of options for poutine, they are definitely a Vancouver gem. And I hear that today they are making something very special for us, so let's go check it out.
Today we're going to make the cheesesteak poutine, which is our Friday special here at La Belle Patate. So we need some onions, green pepper, some mushrooms, some steak. Steam it a little bit. We need some fries. Which is the last step right after the fresh curds. And voila, the cheesesteak poutine at La Belle Patate. And here you go, one Philly cheesesteak poutine.
Nice, thank you Pascal. One Philly cheesesteak poutine. I hear that this is the Friday special. It has some green peppers, onions, some Philly cheesesteak, and of course the cheese curds, the fries, and the gravy. Mozzarella is an amazing comfort food dish. It has all of the things, the carbs, the cheese, the saltiness of the gravy. It is great. But with that onion and that green peppers, it adds that little bit of freshness to it that makes it really interesting. And with the Philly cheesesteak, I mean, you gotta have a little protein, right? Well, this is a place that many Vancouverites refer to as the best poutine in Vancouver, so make sure you check it out. labellepatate.com, right here on Davie Street. And I've got a whole lot more craving to satisfy.
We're here at the Vancouver International Film Festival at one of the many red carpet events where the energy is electric and the people are hot. Let's go inside and talk to some of the very talented filmmakers and film lovers. You've gotten a lot of recognition with VIFF. You know, how are festivals like this, how are they important for you as an actor?
I think that this is where you present your work. You know, for Canadian film, this is the primary place, the initial jumping off spot. Canadian film struggles at the box office, and so you know that at the film festivals, people are going to see your work, and so it's good to get the word out. So far, we've had nothing but pretty positive feedback.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, watch the film, Gabrielle Rose in 2 for 1. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks. Good luck.
I started coming across these numbers about how much was being wasted. And I just thought, how is nobody talking about this?
40% of everything raised or grown is not, in fact, eaten.
Okay, the documentary is Just Eat It, and it's getting a lot of buzz. Just tell us a few words about it.
Well, basically, Jen and I try to survive for 6 months off of discarded food. So yes, stuff that's hit the bin, and try to buy the stuff before it hit the bin as well.
Will you go on to have your film at other festivals, or where do you take this documentary now?
Yeah, absolutely. We're heading out of the States after this, and then we're going to IDFA in Europe, so the biggest documentary film fest in the world.
Beautiful. You and I could both lie down on the carpet and we'd blend right in.
We disappear, exactly.
Is it tough to get funding as a Canadian filmmaker?
We've had tremendous support from Telefilm Canada and some of those funding bodies, but most of this money came from private investors, say Bank of Dad and various other folks like that.
Who believed in the project.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Okay, you are known as a successful Canadian director, actor, writer. Is it hard in the film industry here in Canada?
Sure. I mean, I'm glad to be. I'm glad you said that. It's nice to be thought of as successful. I think success comes in many forms. In my case, it's come in doing what I love to do and making films I really believe in. So that to me has been a great success. I would hope to branch out outside of our backyard here and across the country into the rest of the world, and that's another kind of success. But yeah, it's hard. It's impossible for any aspiring filmmakers out there. You got to make sure you love it, because it's a long, treacherous journey. But when things happen like this and people show up to see films, it's always a great relief and a good celebration.
Nice. How important are film festivals like VIFF to someone like you?
They're everything, because this is where word of mouth happens.
You see any of the films in this festival, the quality of work is tremendous.
Yeah, and it keeps getting better. As a producer, how do you choose what film you want to get behind?
You know what, it always starts with the script and how engaging the story is, and then you get into things such as budgetary. You know, what kind of budget can you pull it off with, and can you do it within the Canadian system? But this one was a great one.
Okay. Black Fly, and so far at VIFF, what has been a highlight for you?
You know what, honestly, all the parties.
Yeah? For you, has there been a highlight this year?
Yeah, I mean, seeing, I think, my peers in their projects has been fantastic. But also, yeah, being in a movie is a great way to get an invite to a party.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The parties have been great.
Yeah, you're on the red carpet, and,
Exactly.
and now you get to go to the after party. Where is it?
Blackbird, I believe. Yeah, come on down, guys.
Woo! Woo! My steel pan. This is my steel pan here. Oh, this is getting good. We're here at the Apple Festival here at UBC at the Botanical Gardens, talking to people about one of their favorite fruits, or maybe one just to keep the doctor away. Let's take a look at what people do with their apples. Tish, what's the story on the ambrosia?
Well, the ambrosia was found as a chance seedling on Wilfred Mennell's farm in Coston, BC, in the Similkameen. And it has turned into the Cinderella story because they pursued this little apple with good tasting, little tree with good tasting apples, and it's now being grown in Chile and in Italy.
Wow, the poster child of Canada and apples.
Should be very proud of it.
What's your role here? What are you here for today?
Well, I volunteer for the Apple Festival because I have an interest in the ambrosia apple.
Really? Specifically the ambrosia apple?
Yes, the ambrosia apple was discovered on our farm.
And that's here in the Lower Mainland?
Well, at this event.
Wow, okay.
I'm quite attached to this event.
We have wrangled a few apple tasters today. So we have a bit of a range here. We have the expert. Remember this, experts? No, not experts. Not experts here now. In your expert opinion, what's the best apple of the festival here today?
The Golden Gala. Yeah.
Seriously?
It's so good, but you can never buy it. They're always sold out.
Wow. They're like Justin Bieber tickets, basically.
I get Justin Bieber? Who?
Or anyway, might be before your time. I don't know. Okay, so Jane's here cutting apples away furiously. What am I about to try, Jane?
You're about to try a Northern Spy.
My taste buds are like freaking out. Wow, that's very tart. It's like it's sour. It's almost like the lemon has been like dripped over the top of it or something. So when I came here, I thought it was Gala and Lady and Granny Smith, and that was basically what you could buy at the grocery store. But now I've sort of been expanded, and you are partly responsible for making that happen.
I am, because I buy 70 different kinds of BC apples from about 35 BC growers. And even, for you guys that are into organic, we've got lots of organic apples too.
Okay, so you guys are an apple family, would you say?
Yes.
What's something that really hit you in the years you've been coming here?
I think you should answer that question. That there's really great pizza at apple festivals. It's the best thing here.
What kind of apples will you be buying today? Do you have any inspiration, something coming up?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But we
Yes.
can't tell you because there's limited supplies left, and we still have to get in our car, drive across the street, and buy them before you get them.
Hey, seriously. Raspberry, this is it. I'm getting emotional. No, seriously though, this is amazing. It's actually so good. Props and namaste to whoever made that. Crowded lineups and screaming fans for what? The apple. It's been an amazing, eye-opening experience for me being at the Apple Festival here in UBC, and a perfect end to a great 2 years of Street Talk. Thank you for having me, and hopefully we'll see you soon in the future.
We're at the Salvation Army headquarters. Now I'm here with Patricia, who is the Divisional Secretary for Public Relations and Development. Good morning.
Good morning.
So how did you get started with the Salvation Army, and tell us a little bit about it?
Oh, certainly. Well, I've been with the Salvation Army for 22 years, both in the States and Canada. Love it. Most wonderful organization in the world. Helps people in everything from addictions to recovery to homelessness through to abuse, and really impacts the population as a whole. In fact, 1 in 11 people in Canada receive help from the Salvation Army. And so that's what the Salvation Army does, day after day after day, transforming lives. Not simply giving a meal or a bed, but really impacting lives.
Yeah. There's also volunteers. So you have hundreds of volunteers that get involved, and how do they help and what do they do?
Well, we could not do what we do if it wasn't for the community and for our volunteers. They are absolutely the cornerstone of our organization. There's kettles everywhere, and we would love to have people's help and volunteer. But there's volunteering in terms of we give out food boxes at Christmas time and toys at Christmas time, and so there's also opportunities like that. And
bells jingling, that is something that's really significant and is a sign of the Salvation Army. What is the story behind that? What's the history?
Well, it started out in the 1800s down in San Francisco, and people just wanted to give to the work of the Salvation Army, and so they put out these big kettles and people would be dropping in change.
Yeah.
Hasn't really changed that much in the last 100+ years. We still have our bubbles in the States or kettles in Canada, and people give change. But that change changes lives throughout the year. It's not simply during the Christmas season. The Salvation Army operates 24/7, 365. So those dollars that are given at Christmas time help sustain the programs throughout the year.
I know there's a lot of people that would like to volunteer, or perhaps they need the services of the Salvation Army. So what is the best way to get a hold of you guys?
Certainly by phone or through our email, through our website. And we'd like to say to the community how much we appreciate them and thank them for their ongoing support to the services of the Salvation Army. We really need individuals' help to help us help others.
Yeah, and you were saying that there's so many lives that are changed, and you have hundreds of stories.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's get involved. Thank you so much, Patricia.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No matter what time of year, it's always a good time for a theme party. And if you're looking for a costume, whether to rent, buy, or if you're just looking for that final finishing touch, Brenda and her team here at More Madness has you covered. I'm here today to try on some costumes. Let's go have some fun.
That looks awesome. Definitely. I go to a lot of 80s parties, even though I was just born in the late 80s. It's kind of not legit, but you know, this looks great. I want to try this on too. I do like Vikings. Oh yeah, gives me some height. The Roaring 20s, very popular theme party idea. Don't have myself a flapper costume, so I'm gonna have to try this one on too. So I think I've got a pretty good selection. I'm gonna go try on some of these awesome costumes. So I think this costume really shows off all the hard work I've been putting in at the gym. Girls just wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Okay, I'll stop singing. But this is an awesome, like, 80s dance party chick costume. I'm ready for a 20s dance party. I don't know any other dance moves. This is a Viking queen. This is my favorite costume so far. Got the fur. The little horns here. I really do feel like a Viking queen. Year-round, no matter what your costume needs are, you'll be able to find it here at More Madness Costumes. Now, they are moving soon, so please visit their website at moremadnesscostumes.com. I got some really great stuff. I'm ready for any theme party. Let's go!
Since this is our last episode on Novus TV, we've decided to highlight some of our best moments. Let's take a look back.
Bye-bye!
I'm on stage! Oh, Jesus! That was freaking horrifying.
I think it's the vibe here. I think it's really cool with the DJ, the music. It's not too hot as well.
It's a little bitter on the palate, but it's like, that's just more of an essence, right?
That's nice, actually.
Yeah. And just let it rest in the oven. It's still Indian, but it's not going to be that fiery hot.
Right.
It's going to be more like flavorfully hot. And that is the key to Indian food.
So I got all my swag. I'm a newly converted Canadians fan. I'm ready to get back to the game and knock it out of the park. Let's go.
It was good? Yeah. Yay! I can give. My iron is good.
And hold your fist there. Such pretty colors. All right, here we go. Tons of delicious fresh flavors in this one, and I definitely feel transported to Mexico. This is gonna be what true Mexican food tastes like.
Great razor time.
Get started.
There we go. Very sharp blade is close to my throat, but I'm feeling very safe. The hair is coming off easy, so I'm in good hands.
Look at that. It'll make a good wig also.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, Charlie.
Oh my goodness, okay, this thing better be locked. This thing better be locked and loaded, I swear. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
How does it help you?
Oh, well, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be eating. I can't get out that much and shop, so it's great for me.
To be grateful for your health and for you know, for being able to enjoy the things in life and to appreciate the little things in life. I think you know, that's important.
Very inspiring to other young kids, and if they're sick, do you have a message to them?
Do you have a message? You know, keep fighting. It can always get worse, but you know what? It's always going to get better.
Wow, we've done a lot, we've ate a lot, and we've met a lot of cool people, and it's not over yet. You can always find us on Facebook or on Twitter or our website, 24604tv.com, where we will constantly be putting up new videos because there's so many amazing things to do in this beautiful city. Thanks again so much to Novus TV for a great season, and we'll catch you next time when we take you 24604. Thanks for watching.